Iain has his sights firmly on the Bothy and walled garden, which he's going to transform into an audacious family home. For him, his wife Jenny, and their children, Archie and Emily, who are living in a small rented bungalow nearby. A world away from the heritage project they're about to start. A large swathe of the beautiful garden will be supplanted by a very big single-storey insulated timber block, 200 square metres in all, that Iain optimistically calls the stealth box. It'll be black-clad in timber, with large, simple windows overlooking what'll be a smaller garden, adapted for family life with young children. You'll enter the building via the Bothy's tiny central room, to be a boot room, and straight through a huge hole punched through the stone-built garden wall. That should deliver a dramatic enough entrance to the new extension. Because you'll find yourself immediately under a skylight, stretching 13 metres along the old wall, that'll lead to the generous top-lit, open-plan kitchen, living room and dining space, with windows that give out onto the garden. Next door, there'll be a snug with a log burner. Back under the hallway skylight will sit a playroom, an office for Iain, bathrooms and a main bedroom for Iain and Jenny. The children's bedrooms will be on the other side of the garden wall, back in the Bothy, accessible via a second punctured hole. Archie's rooms will be downstairs and Emily's upstairs. At the far end of the Bothy there'll be a guest bedroom with a bathroom above it. I don't envy Iain's challenge here. He has to somehow magically integrate the whimsical old Bothy, a bulky black box, and an historical garden into a satisfying whole.
So we're hoping we're not going to find any rotten timbers.
The roof is being ripped away and the slates replaced. The old ones apparently can't be reused.
Hopefully it'll just be some kind of reasonably minor repairs here and there. Doesn't look too bad. We'll get a better look once the guys have stripped it all, and then get in and get a proper close look to it.
Yeah, so that's just totally rotted away there. Definitely a bit there to replace.
It doesn't bode well for the state of the timber structure, the rafters and the purlins beneath.
We just want to check these kind of structural timbers here that come down on the hip, and we'll need to check the ridge as well. Hopefully not a whole new roof.
To replace the whole roof would cost thousands of pounds, which Iain and Jenny don't have in their budget.
It's shot as well. Again, there is rot there in the top.
So we've checked 4 of the hips. The 2 at that end are pretty bad. The 2 at this end, it's the kind of same story. It would be nice if the ridge was dry and in good condition.
If the ridge purlin, the largest beam running across the top, is also rotten, the whole roof will need to be rebuilt.
That doesn't look good. All the way along there, rotted away. Balls.
18 months since Iain and Jenny began building at the heart of this glorious and historic country estate in Kinross. I wonder whether their new home has made its peace with its setting. Well, there's more than a hint of quality about that. That is quite beautiful. Iain and Jenny have left just enough ivy and moss and all the old characterful lime pointing on these walls. The brand new Spanish slates may not be Scottish, but they are gifted character by the crafted leadwork. And there's more great craftsmanship in the new gable end joinery. Oh, hi.
Hi, welcome.
How are you?
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm well. How are you?
Good, thank you. We're still talking to each other.
We are.
Just most of the time.
This is so pretty. It's romantic. Oh, this is charming. It's a relief to see the original terracotta floor tiles relaid. The old fireplace is still here, and so is the tiny window that once overlooked the walled garden. It's got a lot of bothiness about it. It's really lovely.
And good old Billy strikes again with all the handmade
All the
units,
joinery, beautiful.
benches.
From here, one of those new openings in the garden wall
Into the light.
delivers you into the skylit corridor between the new extension and the old Bothy wall. For me, this is kind of a seminal moment in the building, you know? because this is the old wall of the building meeting, embedded in, joined to, and as part of the new stuff.
Yeah.
Bothy on one side, new house on the other. But what is so brilliant is this glass roof. Because if I look up, what I see is a garden wall and sky. You know, that purity of that simple idea is still there. Off the corridor are to be found the main bedroom for Iain and Jenny, a family bathroom, a study, and Archie's bedroom. These rooms all feed off the light that drenches the adjacent corridor. A brilliant idea in every way. Oh, wow. And there is more top-lit brilliance in the kitchen living room, although the snug next door is more intimately lit. Wow. She's standing underneath this skylight. I feel as though I'm about to be transported up, you know, from my spaceship kitchen designed by Stanley Kubrick. You know, the 2001: A Space Odyssey is pretty glorious.
I think there's an element of acceptance that it's new. So don't try and make it something it's not. I've always got this kind of fear that something becomes a bit pastiche.
Twee.
You try too hard, exactly, to make it something it's not.
From where I'm standing, all I see is greenery. It's teasing. The whole thing is pulling you forward, you know? It's quite clever. It wants to draw me. It's not delivering everything in one hit.